Catch22 Sunday, you're in the right place. Listen to the stories, join the ride. Laughter is the remedy, we'll be by your side. Headlines to Daisy, aliens to cats. Catch22 Sunday. Catch22 Sunday. Catch22.
Heyo!
Hey there, welcome to Catch22 Sunday.
We're back!
We are, woo!
Took a week off to putter around a 78-degree weekend here in Los Angeles. I was like, why are we on the internet? Let's do some things. So, welcome, Electra. Oh my God, what are you wearing? I'm just taking a look at this. What is that?
I don't know. I felt like being colorful today. What's wrong with that?
I like it. It's Pride Month, and you are wearing all of the colors.
Exactly. It's Pride Festival today, too, in LA.
Ooh, it coincides with the ice riots, which is fun. On one side of the street, you got a parade, and the other, you got bricks flying. The federal agents. Los Angeles, people. It's a clown show. But the weather's very nice. So.
Oh.
Hey, we got some mods in the chat. Hey, Andrea, Delta Zero. How are you guys doing? Delta Zero? Hitting us up early.
A post-it note with the text, I'll be back, appearing on it. Alrighty.
There better be a drawing of Arnold Schwarzenegger a la Terminator 2 under that. That makes it funny. But anyway, how have you been, Electra? How are things?
Great.
Did you get good sleep? Were you frightened? The last time I talked to you, you were frightened.
Yes, I was scared
shadow.
last night after you made me watch Rec 2. Got all scared, and I was like hearing things in the other room. And
you know what part freaked me out?
What part?
I forgot about it. When
the
room. No, when the room looks one way in the light, but when you're in the dark and in the camera view, it looks a totally different way.
Yeah, that freaked me out too.
Don't like that. Don't like that concept. All the lights gonna stay on after that. Yes. So thank you, Delta Zero, for the $2.99. Please hurry back. We need you.
And yes, yoga basketball is the theme for the thumbnail war that you came up with.
Yes, we did not forget. We just have to put up a thumbnail that is not the one that we're going to be fighting on. So I just put up that one, and I think Delta thought we forgot about him. We did not.
We didn't forget.
So we would never forget about you. Others, all the time we forget about him. But we
like
don't.
Stuchunkster, we forgot about his milestone chat again, apparently. I'm so sorry.
I have put in 10 notices to EV Mux about this. Like, you are making Stuchunkster angry at us.
Yes, we don't need him angry at us. We love Stuchunkster. Stop making him angry at us.
You must realize you're all like 10% of our fans, every one of you. So we need. It's like we lose a hand if one of you leaves. Yes, we can get by, but we got to start eating with our feet. Who wants to do that?
I don't want to eat with my feet. They're not looking great right now.
I maybe eat with your feet, but I would not eat with my feet. Thank you.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to eat with my feet right now.
Okay, that's enough said. Don't ruin the fantasy for people. Oh, yes, we did have a new intro. Well, it's like a temporary new intro until Electra gets off her butt and gets from Orange County and gets over here. And so we're going to record real music, no AI, for our iPod computers to throw.
I almost threw my computer 2 days ago into the middle of the street so that cars could run over it.
True story. And
my new computer, by the way. WTF.
Yeah, very expensive computer. So we're hoping that was just like a momentary lapse of computer reason. Great Pink Floyd album, by the way. So everything seems to be working now. Look how colorful she is. Only a very powerful computer could get away with those colors. My God.
And Delta Zero did a milestone chat, and then he sent us a notice that said milestone chat sent. So I could see that he sent it.
I got another eye out for those now. So and that will anger Stott Chunkster even more that got. Stott Chunkster, it is not a conspiracy against you, although. Keep it up now. It has to be a conspiracy.
Oh, God.
We have to do it now because we fucked up so many times.
Delta Zero said he's going to church. I'll pray for Demon.
No, yes, please.
If you do you have time to watch the thumbnail war right now? If we do it right now?
Ooh, we could do that real quick for you. If you have a minute or two to stick around. So everyone, you know what time it is. Thumbnail war. What this is it's a weekly game where Electra dog walks me around the room. So
yes, I like to put a collar and a leash on, Casey.
Well, this is metaphorically, of course. I am 2-8, which is not bad. We're doing better. I won last week, which is nice. But we had Delta, a 0, pick the. Now we're doing 2 words. So we have bumped it up to 2
or
words.
2.
1 or 2. You can do 1 or 2. And one day we might even get to 3. But today it's 2. And what were Delta's words?
Yoga and basketball.
Yoga,
2
basketball.
of his favorite things.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to take a week off to think about this.
It was too hard. Very hard.
It was too hard. It was too hard. It took us a whole. So anyway, we're going to give these to you total. I don't know which one is which. So here we go. Here is number. What do we want to go, number 1 or number 2 first? We'll go number 1 first because that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Chronologically.
It does make sense.
I'm just biding time for this goddamn drum roll that never comes. Here is number 1. Catch22 Sunday. Oh, look, they're doing yoga while a game of basketball is being played behind
I see
there.
that.
Yeah, not sure I'm a fan of the man's hair, but, you know. All right, let's take a look at number 2. Okay, well, that's... There's... he's going to get some head. Yeah, congratulations. She is.
She's in the position.
Why are we even gonna Why are we even voting? All right, let's do it again. Number 1.
1 or number 2. Put your vote in chat.
Number 2. I'd like to give her put it right in her number 2 if you know what I mean. All right, number 1.
Excuse me.
Although it would get a little slippery on a basketball court, and you'd get those little sounds.
Yeah, with your shoes. Why is he wearing Timberlands too? I don't understand.
Well, it's just it was the style at the time. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
All right, I forget. Downward dog or outdoor hoops, people.
This is number 1.
This is number 1.
This is number 2.
And this is number 2. All right, people. Number 1 or number 2? How do I undo?
He timed someone out, I think on accident with his phone. It happens. That's is very easy to do.
Yeah.
Oh, it was only for 10 seconds. It's fine.
Yeah. And feel free, please. Time out whoever you want. We don't care. So it's tied up right now. It's 2. Wait, no. Yeah, 2 for 1.
2 for each.
2 for each. Come on, people.
Show number 1 again. Show number 1 and number 2.
All right, Joe Wool, we got a 2. So 2's up right now, but we are not out of this. No, where are they? All right, number 1. Last time, 2 basketballs. That's an odd game going on behind them, but it is a game because you see there are uniforms on. I don't know why the whites didn't get numbers on their uniform, but we're not worried about that. Yeah, see, no number. Why is AI not generating numbers for the white basketball players? It's a conspiracy, people. Also, look at her ass. All right, number 1 or number 2? We're gonna call it in 10 seconds. Oh, okay, 10, 9. Say it with me. 8, 7.
I would let you suck on me.
5.
7 ways
4.
till Sunday. 3.
That's our countdown clock.
2.
Sucking on you. 1.
1.
God damn it. All right, the winner and still champion. Well, I won last week. Is DJ Electra's Downward Dog Boner Boom.
Andrea, I see you voting twice, you cheater.
She does that, but she consistently votes for the same one, which is nice. So if she changed votes, it would be very confusing. But we have a winner, folks, and that will be the thumbnail. Now, Delta Zero, get out of here. Thank
Show
you,
them the
Delta Zero,
winner.
for
Which is
sticking
the winner
around.
who won?
Well, we showed the winner. That's the winner.
Ding,
There's the
ding.
winner. There's the winner. We'll put the winner up here so we can look at it. See how colorful that is. She has a skill, people. This is why people hire her. No one hires me. Yeah, they're like, "Yeah, can I walk your dog?" They're like, "No." Is that lady around? I'm like, "Shut up!" Why does she get everything? But she does. So I am now 2-9. I am now 2. And this is quite the Globetrotter Washington General run you're on there, Electra. Gotta say. So congratulations to you.
Yeah, well, I lost 2 weeks in a row and I wasn't a baby about it.
What are you saying?
I was just saying I wasn't a baby about it.
Well, no, neither am I, you bitch. I'm sorry,
I'm
that was a
calling you
little.
a
That was a little
baby.
much. 2-9 though. I gotta live with myself. I am literally the Washington football University
And
of
I
Washington.
didn't even know how to
football,
use a computer when I started this. You trained me on how to do all this. So, I didn't even know how to use a computer, damn it.
Yeah, no, there's that day that comes when your students become better than the teacher, and you're like, I did it. And the other part of you is like, I should murder them. Then I'm better still. But you go with the first thought because,
Puckets has a pants boom too. Yes, I did put a boom
We all
in the
gotta-
pants. I don't know why I did that.
Well, I'm glad you did. Who knows what was going on under there?
Right,
I'm
I
glad
think
you
there was a
protected us
bulge
from-
and I had to cover it with a boom.
Hey, so we're cartoon people.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to disagree. So you agree we're cartoon people.
Right.
Right. And so what if I told you that one of the biggest, maybe the biggest commentator in commentary at YouTube wanted to be us? Would you believe me?
No. Not at all.
I normally wouldn't either, but I have a plan here. Tell me what you think of this plan after
Okay.
after we watch this. Meet
Okay.
Mike David from
From
Redbar.
Redbar?
Yeah, Redbar's watching.
He wants to be a
Never.
cartoon?
Never would be watching us. Are you a psychic?
Well, you
Or
kind
did I
of
just
added
set
it
that
that
up?
way.
I set it up. Okay, I set it up. Okay, I'm like, God damn. All right, let's listen to Mike David and Jules, his beautiful, lovely, and talented significant other, better half, about maybe coming into we're not in the.
Lovers? Are
Well,
they gay
listen.
lovers?
Yes. Well, they're married. Let's hope that's the case. I and you were once apart. Well, I don't think. Well, no, because you were with Bob and me and I. You and Bob and I. We were part of the Dabbleverse at one point. And then we said, hey, you know what? This content's we're gonna expand. We're gonna head into Mike David territory. Just see what else is out there. Now Mike David's like, now what's over there in that weird world? Because I guess they love it, the Dabbleverse. But this is their plan for the Dabbleverse, and let me know if you have some ideas from this.
For the 10 people who know what I'm talking about, you're through the roof. You're through the roof at the words that I've said. You can't believe it. You wish I was part of the Dabbleverse so I could explain things so clearly to people. But I'll never be.
No.
But we have to give you a taste of what it would be like if I ran the Dabbleverse.
Sounds like a guy that really, really wants to fuck around with people in the Dabbleverse and get on that troll.
I know.
Well, what if we had a vessel for you?
Which I might be doing soon.
I could do 10 hours on
Me and Jules could run
10 hours. Sounds like a Dabbleverse
10 hours
show.
on the Dabbleverse, yeah.
Yeah.
I could
this
do 10
Dabbleverse.
days.
Really? Oh, I
Yeah.
can do 10 seconds on it. This is why I found this interesting. This
And I
last
was
one.
told anybody by Kaylee that we are part of the Dabbleverse. FYI.
Get out of here with that. No, we are not.
I said we're adjacent, and
Adjacent.
she said no. Actually, you cover Howard Stern stuff, so you are very, very much in the Dabbleverse.
That's false. False.
So
Sometimes when you got titty meat, you don't got enough brain meat. And so, she's a very attractive lady and very smart and probably way smarter than me. But on this one, she dumb. She dumb.
don't say that about my friend Kaylee.
Oh, well, I'm saying that because she lied to you and she needs to, come
That
forward.
was just her point of view, and
No, she
we can
lied
take
to you
it or
and
leave
said,
it.
no, she lied to you and said that you beat me on Murder Game.
"Oh no,
That
she
is
was
a lie,
serious.
Kaylee, and I am not having it. I murdered billions. I'm murdering people 3,000 years from now with my shit. I'm not going to give away what Electra did.
I murdered.
No, don't tell people.
I can't
Because
tell
it's-
people they have to go watch it when it comes out on Thursday. My murder game
No, don't-
podcast? Oh, yeah.
No, don't tell him that. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's listen to why we're here.
Within 3 days.
I might start a VTuber account with the voice changer and start doing
Yeah.
Dabbleverse
We
stuff.
might do a secret
What?
show. You'll never know it's us in masks. If you ever see a show with masks and voice changers, it's us. But you'll never know.
All right,
That's
people.
awesome.
So
That's
here's
true.
my.
We could be using voice changers right now. You never fucking know. We
Yes.
could be somebody famous that you don't even
I'm
know
Mike
that we're
David.
here.
Gotcha. I'm Mike David. Gotcha. Hi, Jules. No.
I'm Jules.
But wouldn't it be hilarious if I sent them the Hackride and you sent them the Fry Lady?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you guys could, Mike, David, and Jules, you guys could have a very unique experience in the Dabbleverse, where you're not coming in like, I'm a new guy, and everyone's like, who's this new guy? You could come in and be hated immediately. Just,
Yeah, you could have everybody hate you.
oh,
That'd
it's
be
just,
fantastic.
just people drooling with like ravenous hate over you immediately. You would be infected with the Dabbleverse like immediately. It's not like one of those zombie films where, oh, he bit me, and then 2 days later, oh, I'm shaking, I'm up, turning into a zombie. No. This is like Wreck.
Immediate.
This is like that cop walked in that room, hugged that lady, and he turned around. He wasn't a cop anymore. He had
He
red
was a
eyes.
zombie.
And he was a zombie guy. Yeah. And so, yes, we welcome the Davids. Yeah, Luigi.
Not
I
smarter
know
than my
she's
mom. My
smarter
mom
than
has
all
a
of us.
doctorate in math. She's a
at-
doctor
look-
of friggin' math. What the hell?
Look at this white knight riding in. Don't worry, Kaylee. I will save you from the satire. Of course she's smarter than me. Everyone is. That's not a joke. Or, I mean, that's not serious. See, I fucked up right there. I'm an idiot. You're just learning this.
Love when you're an idiot. It's
Mm-hmm.
so fun.
But I offer to Mike, David, and Jules the Hackride character. I mean, I want to use it too because I think it would be fun if we both used it. Then they would never know who so they could either be talking to someone they really truly hate or someone that they're scared to death of. I think that could be fun. I think that could be fun for them. I think that really
That'd be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Fry Lady character is a little bit iffy. It's really hard to get. It's basically like hidden.
Yeah, we'll give you that one too. We'll just throw that one in. That'll be fun. God, I hope that does. Well, now we've ruined it, but I hope it happens. Electra, let me ask you something.
What's that?
Are you up to date on the newest dating terms?
I doubt it. I think. Are you going to tell me a few of them? Because I don't know which ones you're talking about. I don't even know there were new dating terms.
That's right, folks. There are, we're not AARP yet, but we are not young daters. And so these terms are going to be new to you. They were to me, but they do make sense. And so I made a game out of it, Electra, and what I call...
Fun.
Yeah. New dating terms. I was not very original, but hey.
I like it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the dating term. You're not going to look at chat. And chat,
Okay.
you can play along too, but we're not going to look at you because you're going to cheat. And it's not fun. All right. So Electra,
Okay, no cheating.
no cheating. And here's the first term. The first term is throning. Have you heard of throning?
Throning. That means that you're sitting on the toilet.
That's correct. Congratulations. No. Here are your choices. Throning means dating someone to boost your social status, like using them as a throne to sit higher in society. Getting into relationships only when people who have royal-sounding names like Chadwick or Anastasia. Hooking up while one partner literally sits on a golden toilet for a power dynamic. You were right. Oh my God. You're a psychic. How is she so psychic? And then finally, falling for someone just because they have a fancy chair in their profile picture. DJ Electra, without looking at chat, because they're going to tell you, because they're going to Google and ruin the whole thing. Tell me, what is throning?
I'm going to go with A. Dating someone
Okay.
to boost your social status, like using them as a throne to sit higher in society.
Can I lock you in?
Yeah, locked in as A.
All right, locked in on throning. Dating someone to boost your social status.
D was a close second, though, because they have a
And the
fancy
answer
chair.
is correct.
Yeah.
Dating someone to boost your social status, like using them as a throne to sit higher in society. Now, think about your past dating life. Have you been a throner? Have you dated men because of their societal
Never.
status?
I dated men that were musicians that had
Losers,
no money, No homes, no cars, nothing. Like, it's totally fine.
Musical comedy, guys. So,
Yeah.
yes.
And they were funny. Exactly. It's like, whatever.
So instead of the king, you date the jester. Hey.
I guess so.
All right. She got that one, folks. On to the next
no
one.
status.
It's all right. Well, now we know what throning is, people. So look for that out in society. You could say that Bill Belichick's girlfriend might be the queen throner of all time because she found a 70-year-old man with $1 billion and a love for young pussy. Congratulations, Bill Belichick. You did.
And he's listening to every word she says.
Yes, as he should. She probably sits on his face in a way he hasn't had in many decades. All right, next one. Sledging. Electra, first thoughts? Can you give us what you think sledging is before we give you the choices?
Sledge. Well, it reminds me of Sledgehammer, which is a great song.
Like where you're going here?
So I'm going with
Hammer to the pussy.
Sledging. Hammer to the pussy. Yep.
Hammer to the pussy. When you stick a sledgehammer to a lady's because they want it and they like it. It's consensual sledgehammering of the pussy. All right, that's your guess. Let's see. Here's your option. Going on cold weather dates for the Instagram pics. Sleigh rides, snowball fights, matching beanies, no actual feelings. So kind of like a platonic date. When couples get so horny and they snow, here we go. They use the actual sled as a makeshift bed. You'll never look at a toboggan the same way. Hey-o. Dragging out a relationship you've lost interest in just to have someone around during the holidays and then disappearing by spring.
That's the one I'm going with.
That sounds horrible. And then dating someone with strong legs just so they pull you places when you're too drunk to walk. Okay, that's pretty. That could be it. All right, so which A, B? What is sledging?
I'm going with C. Dragging out a relationship you've lost interest in just to have someone around during the holidays, then disappearing by spring.
Are you sure it's not the toboggan one? That sounds funny to me.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
You say no. You say C. All right. So if I'm sledging, I literally just need some warmth for the holidays. It's cold.
Yeah. I mean, it's also called. There's another term for it.
Well, sledging is what the kids use. So, but I would never date someone just for warmth. What is that? I mean, there's heat. There's heat. There's space.
Not just for warmth. It says just to have someone around during the holidays, so you're not single, going to all your family's homes, and they're like, "Why are you fucking single still?" That's what I always. Why are you so single? That's what I get.
No, well, why aren't you miserable like us? That's what I hear when people say.
Why aren't you miserable and married like
we are miserable and want to end this existence early? Why are you not like us? Because I wake up when I want. All right, let's see if she got it right with C. Dragging out a relationship you've lost interest in. Being a coward and waiting till spring. Man, she is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies know the coward way out. She can sniff it out.
Never done it myself, but I've heard of people doing it.
It's an innate gift you have as the, I believe, the Y chromosome. I don't remember. Who cares? All right. What is the next word or phrase in the new dating world? Okay. Woke fishing, everyone.
Woke fishing. Whoa.
Woke fishing. And I did not make these up. I wish I did. These are fucking real. So we had sledging, throning, and now woke fishing.
Ooh,
go ahead, Electra.
Sounds lame.
Give us what you think woke fishing is.
Sounds like either being woke and finding someone that's equally as woke, or trying to find someone more woke than you so that you can become more woke, or just being woke is dumb.
Okay, let's see what the choices are. Only dating people who say late-stage capitalism in casual conversation. B, saying you're vegan, feminist, and into mutual respect, but still listing Joe Rogan as your number one
that's
podcast.
A good one. That might be it.
CC, I don't know why there's two. When someone pretends to care about climate change, just to roleplay as Greta Thunberg in bed. Or we have D, pretending to be socially conscious and progressive, like faking interest in activism or environmentalism just to attract a partner. You gotta lock you in a D?
It's D. So it's like catfishing, but it's being woke and woke fishing. Got it.
Pretending to be socially conscious. Like this one I could do. This is hippie fucking. This is what this used to be called. Fucking them
Hippie
hippies. Yeah, you'd be like, oh yeah, no, yeah, money's terrible. I'm telling you, no, razors are awful. Oh wow,
Yeah,
that
just so
blowjob
you
came.
could get in the hippies' pants.
Hippies like blowjob. They go right to the blowjob. You say the right word, so
Hippies give good blowjobs. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's what else do they got to do? No jobs, no real jobs. Hey, and she wins again. She is 3 for 3 for these. She is clearly cheating.
Multiple
but
choice
yes.
questions. Come on, you made it too easy on me.
Yes, well, the women don't seem to be making it easy on men in this dating, or vice versa. This dating world seems like a nightmare. But you can get a girl for the winter, or you can pretend to be woke to get a girl. So that's what we're learning. Or you could just drag out a relationship. What was the first one? Throning. Or date someone. Yeah, date
Social
someone
status.
This is that
terrible.
one is
This
that
sounds
one's
awful.
that one's like the high schooliest one of them all so far, throning. But what else do we got? I think we got a few more here. So many new words. Ooh, uh-oh. All right. Up
That's
next,
ghosting.
Caspering.
Ghosting. Disappearing. Not saying, hey, I'm just not into you. Like, let's not talk again. Or, I'm seeing somebody else. I'm not going to talk to you ever again. No, just ghosting. Bye-bye.
But we already have the phrase ghosting. Why would
Well,
we need
Caspering is doing it even more nicely, I guess.
You're goddamn psychic.
Because Casper's the friendly ghost.
All right, a kinder form of ghosting where instead of vanishing, someone slowly fades out, but with vague replies and profile
That's
excuses.
it.
I'm going to read these other ones. Fuck you. Only dating people who look like friendly ghosts and low-light selfies. That's Role-playing as ghosts during sex and yelling, boo, at climax. I like that.
It might be that one.
Yeah. Telling someone you're a brother to me right before disappearing forever. That's my favorite choice.
Has that ever happened to you?
No, but I like get real intimate and then just disappear. You just really confuse the hell out of them.
And be
So
like,
you're
like a brother to me, and then disappear forever.
yeah. It's like, wait, did he just friend zone? He just families? What just happened? to him?
Family zone. That's a thing.
No, it's not. There's no family zone. If you're family, that's a good zone. Friend zone's a bad connotation. But you're gonna take A.
A.
All right, I'm locking her in A. I like the boo one. Guys, do me a favor.
Role playing as
yeah.
ghosts.
No.
I'm
Don't
invisible.
do
I'm invisible. You can't see me. You can't see me.
Yeah,
It's just dark, but you can't see me.
don't do the role playing thing. Just
They go,
when
boo.
when you finish with a boo. That's all I'm saying. Hold on. Don't do that. Now that I'm thinking about it, because you need the ghost part, or they're gonna think you're booing their vagina, and that's probably bad.
Don't boo them like
Don't
that.
do that.
Boo.
You finish and you go boo. Oh my god!
Boo.
That's not really good.
That's not nice.
All right, so we're gonna say A. She wins again. She picked that one even before we put choices up. A kinder form of ghosting. So yeah, guys, don't ghost a girl. Casper her. Send her random messages and be like, "Oh my god, I'm still under the car."
No, I know how you do it. All you do is when they message you, you just put a heart, add a heart to their message. You never respond with words.
Oh, that's diabolical.
You just put a fucking heart. That's how Caspering works.
Yeah. No. Yeah. If you put the thumbs up, that's a friend zone. If you put the heart up, you're confusing them.
You're so fucking confused.
Yeah. And we know that ladies love to stay in a constant state of confusion. So guys, you're just helping. You're just helping their natural
We don't
state.
actually love that, guys.
That was the next term. Don't confuse the ladies. All right, we got one called a pocketing.
I want to
What
put
do
you
you
in my
think?
pocket and keep you there forever.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, it means like you kind of baby them and you want to put them in your pocket and keep them there forever.
Ooh,
And it's
keep them
kind of
close to your
obsessive.
genitals. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I get you. So every time you... All right, let's see the choices for pocketing. Only dating people small enough to physically fit in your oversized hoodie pocket. My God! You're goddamn psychic. When someone sneakily carries lube and vibrating ring in their actual pocket just in case things escalate mid-hike. Oh my God, where are you hiking? When your partner hides you from their friends and family, keeping the relationship secret, like stuffing you in a pocket.
It's going to be C then.
Or refusing to post your partner online, but posting their dog weekly, confusing them. That's much like the heart one. Because they're like, why does he keep posting my dog? I don't get it. All right, Electra, which one is it?
It's got to be
Pocketing.
C.
I'll lock you in. When you're relationship, have you been a victim of pocketing?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that one's weird too. I don't get that, but all right, she picked C, people.
But I have actually not wanted to introduce a guy to my friends or my family before. So I guess
Think
I've been
about-
a pocketer.
When someone sneak up, so hey, what are you doing? I'm pocketing. What's that mean? Yeah, I'm carrying lube and a vibrating ring up to my hike. What? How is that? How is that even an option?
Well, there's a lot of, branches. You could bend someone over. It's good.
I don't think that's as a nurse, you should not be recommending that. I don't think that is sanitary. And the winner, yeah, she wins again. She is 100% on these. When your partner hides you from their friends and family, keeping the relationship secret, like stuffing you in a pocket. I mean, your genitals right there. They're worst places you can be to be stuffed in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if they won't introduce you to their friends or family, that means they are embarrassed of you. And you are never going to be in a relationship.
Most likely. I believe this is the last one, Electra.
Whoa.
It's called Revenating. We've all seen Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. And this is when
Isn't
you
that
are...
where he gets mauled by the bear or something? And he's just
Correct.
laying on the ground the whole time?
Correct. And so so that's the context of the word revenating.
All right.
What
all
does
right.
revenating mean in the new modern dating world?
She makes out with you like she's mauling you like a bear.
Ooh, that's a good guess. All right, so a very aggressive lady or man on the other one. Although if it's a man, it's called something else, I think. Yeah. What'd you do that lady last night? Oh man, I went all revenant on her. That's not a good. That's not good. Yeah, so I don't think it's that. So maybe the lady part. But let's see. We'll give you some choices here on revenating new dating words. When someone you thought ghosted you for good suddenly reappears, acting like nothing happened, like a romantic zombie rising from the dead. Only texting your ex during full moons while quoting Leonardo DiCaprio from The Revenant. Okay, it might be that one. Showing up at an ex's place in a cloak, fully nude underneath, whispering, "I have returned."
That's my favorite play.
Or pretending to be emotionally mature just long enough. I can't read that word. Read that for me. I can't. Read it.
Just long enough to get unblocked, then disappearing again?
Ooh, yes. So, revenating A, B, C.
I'm going with A.
Or you're going to go with A, locking you in when someone you thought, that one you seemed a little iffy, though. I think you were kind of going back and forth with A and D on that one.
Yeah.
Are
They're
you
kind of
sure?
the same thing, right?
No.
Well, but
No.
pretending to be emotionally mature just long enough to get unblocked, then disappearing again?
Mm-hmm. I just don't like to be blocked. It's an OCD thing. All right, we're going to stick with A.
I guess I'm going with A.
When someone you thought ghosted you or suddenly reappears acting like a zombieing, it should be called. So it's basically zombieing. But revenating is funny because in The Revenant, he comes back to life. They thought he was dead.
Yeah.
They left him for dead. And he comes back to life. Oh, folks, she wins. She wins 100. She gets 100%. She's ready to go out and date.
Just like
Ladies
on my
and gentlemen,
Pew Pew acquisition quiz, I got 100%.
how many of the 6 did you get? I guarantee you didn't get as many as her. Congratulations, DJ Electra, on
you.
winning new dating terms.
Thank you. Oh, look, and I didn't even see this, but I just read chat, and Luigi said the term revenant means something ghostly.
Nerd.
I did not know that.
You nerd off on us. Don't need a nerd off on here. Yeah, as you clearly see, she knows all the dating words. So congratulations, Electra.
I'm just good at multiple choice. My mom taught me that at a very young age. How to play multiple choice. It's more of a game than a test.
It is. Can I show you something?
Yeah.
This is the Venice canals.
Oh,
I
beautiful.
took this picture yesterday when these people all
pretty.
bumped their head on the thing. It was fucking hilarious. But I don't know.
Were they ducking to go under that little bridge?
Correct. They have multiple little bridges over the canal.
Is that a fucking boat that they're in? That doesn't look like a boat. It looks like a patio.
If you own property in the Venice Canal, you see on the left there, you get a dock.
And they made a patio into a boat.
They make a lot of people make patios. There's some that are swans, but it has to fit under that. And this one is built very high comparatively to most of them that are like canoes.
Wow.
And so these people always, and they take tourists out of them and they bang their head and they're fun. And so you can sit here all day and just hear the, and you're like, what is that? That's a German. And then you guess what kind of head hit the, oh, it's an Australian. All right.
I know. I see a lot of marks there on the side of the bridge. They look like head marks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They earmarked $80 million, Los Angeles, to rebuild these bridges and the bridges that connect the roadways. And so far, they spent $10 million and nothing is done. Congratulations, Los Angeles. Congratulations.
Wow.
But I like to show that because I think one of the most beautiful places on the planet is the goddamn Venice Canals. I'm looking to find $8 million just on a scratch it ticket or something. That's where you go live.
Do you know I used to live in the canals, not in Venice, but in another LA area city?
Canals are awesome. I like canals.
Yeah, they are.
Was it Long Beach? I think they're the only other place that has canals. Who else has canals? Don't tell me. You're doxing yourself.
I'm not going to dox myself.
Now people go ahead and Google who has canals in California, and then, now you kind of generally know where she grew up. Now you're going to find her.
No, it wasn't what I didn't grow up there.
Are you yawning?
I didn't grow up there. When I first got my first big nursing job, I moved there.
How dare you yawn?
I'm not yawning.
Did you watch the Patrick Melton Blind Mike interview this morning?
Some of it, yep. But I find him boring. Sorry, Patrick, but you bore me.
My God, I didn't. Okay, you don't have to say that.
Well, whatever. He's not going to listen.
Well, no, he does not. But I did find it interesting that 20 years. He's been doing it for 20 years. I did not know that.
That is a long time. Has YouTube been around for 20 years?
It has not. No, I think it has.
I don't know. It has. It came out in like 2003 or something.
I hit all the bases on that one. Yes, no, maybe. All right, moving on. Are you ready, by the way, to do some fun? I mean, we've had some fun so far. We've done some thumbnails, but thumbnail wars. We've done some other stuff, but I think it's really time to bring the show to a crashing halt. Time for headlines.
Oh, dear God.
We picked up pens and we stabbed ourselves in the eyes.
We did.
Mine are terrible this week. But
mine are so terrible.
I really blame it on, like, the headline and not me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a crutch more comedians should use.
I'll go first.
I'm a terrible. She sounds excited about that. A crutch more comedians should use. That setup. It wasn't really the punchline that was bad. It was just a terrible setup. Like, blame the setup, and then you can get with it. Anyway, Electra.
Scientists discovered a new exoplanet with potential for life.
Ooh.
They named it exoplanet named 7 of 9, 69, because astronomers are really just horny nerds with telescopes. Hey-oh.
They are. I accept that planet's name. I like it. Uh-oh. Give me 1 second here. I should probably be ready. Not ready.
Oh,
and these
God, get ready.
Okay, here we go. People, an escaped bull was filmed causing chaos in downtown Texas City streets overnight.
Ooh.
My God, the chaos the bulls can cause. To make sure small businesses were defended, the local city hall deployed their oh my God, this is better. Ninja China shop defenders throughout the city. No bulls in this China shop. That's fucking. I quit. That is that's the worst joke I've ever.
No, that was hilarious. That was so funny.
No.
I liked it.
Mm-mm.
Well, I liked it. Anyways. A sex therapist on X says couples should try role-playing to spice things up in the bedroom.
Ooh.
Because nothing says romance like pretending your partner is a completely different person.
Works for certain individuals on the internet. So I don't say their names. All right. Scientists warn that summer 2025 will be a hot year for ticks in the United States.
Ooh.
Hot year for ticks. And when they say hot, they mean hot. You see the summer casual Lyme disease lies now by Buckle? They're hot ticks.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You should be. Alrighty, what is that? Oh my god.
Oh my God, what is that?
Researchers found that men who have more sex live longer. So, ladies, if your man's still around at 90, congratulations. You're basically a cardio machine.
And a granny whore. A great grandma whore. Yes. Everyone who is alive in a senior citizen home is a whore. That is what we learned from that article.
Mean.
Right? Think about that. Really think about that. If more people live that have more sex in life, then it's just all the whores that live forever. That's why there's so much chlamydia in the goddamn old folks' homes.
Yeah,
it
and
makes
assholes
sense
live
now.
forever too.
Oh my God.
Assholes
really
and whores.
Oh my God. Speaking of dating, which we did before, did a whole thing on dating, Tinder is testing a new height filter, which has devastated its short king user base. Oh no. Who says, if this goes through, it's over for short men on Tinder. Are you paying attention, Jim Stansel? You paying attention? The silver lining here is this filter can also be used by the local chocolate companies to find and train a local batch of servants. You know. I was gonna go with jockeys, but I went with Oompa Loompas. Yeah, imagine like, hey,
God.
no ladies want to date you, but this chocolate factory really wants to hire you. Get over here.
All right. A report says climate change is causing more extreme weather events to happen.
Ooh.
In other news, Florida just hired a guy who thinks hurricanes are just God's way of saying, y'all need to chill.
I love Florida Man pictures. Goddamn.
He's hot, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in charge of he's the head of climate health. Okay.
They got to make sure they put a ceiling on that guy in his jails or he flies away with those Dumbo style. Oh, my God. I'm putting my pen down. All right, here we go. Doctors are finding more and more women. Oh, yeah, Electra, I'm sorry about this one. I'm pretty bad. Doctors are finding more and more women who thought they were going through menopause, but were actually in stage 3 anal cancer. Oh, no. Yes, doctors have said that women went from being a pain in the ass to having a pain in the ass.
Wow. All the elements of that joke were just fucking missing, but that's okay.
That was Tom Myers level right there.
God. And scientists have found that frequent orgasms can improve sleep, you guys.
She has a theme to her jokes here. She needs to fuck.
So when Chris Hemsworth released his shirtless Thor workout, half of Instagram got the best naps of their lives.
Is that what the ladies do? Oh, God.
Orgasms. Thor's workout, orgasms, and naps. I don't know. Maybe.
If you type T in your search browser right now, what comes up? Is it
Coming up Thor. Always coming up Thor.
Always coming up Thor. That's hold on 1 second. That's shirt of the day. Always coming up Thor, and it will be Electra coming watching Thor. So make sure you check out our Hackride Studios TeePublic account. There will be that shirt there this afternoon. And finally, my final stupid ass joke. A school district is in chaos in Oregon as they hold a drag
day
where their kids are told to turn up as their favorite pride hero.
No.
Yes, that's right. My home of Oregon. All was going well until Pedro and Gary's weirdo kids showed up to the school as poppers, man. Heyo. What are pride superheroes? I mean, I had a lube guy. I had a whole team assembled.
Poppers, man, is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Good job. Save the best for last.
Do you have a last one? Oh, that is the last one.
That was the last one?
No, people, we have officially done destroying your morning. We are awful. But because we're awful, we got to keep doing it. We got to always.
We can't stop now.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Listen, if we would have stopped, we would have never had the always coming up Thor t-shirt that we now have. I mean, people, these things, sometimes you have to jam something out, you know? It's like music. You can't always write the song. But you got to get together with the band and just jam some things out, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we've done Thumbnail War, we've done Redbar, we've done new dating terms, we've done headlines. Are you ready for the craziest thing that we're going to see today?
No,
And
we
maybe-
have one more thing.
What?
Well, Kaylee called you a psychopath, and so I have a psychopath quiz to see if you actually are a psychopath.
She has a murder game. I follow the rules. She calls me a psychopath. How dare you?
Yeah. So
And then
I
you tell
thought
my-
we'd better just,
And then
do
you
this.
blow my partner's head up with all these lies, how she beat me in the game. Now she comes back here all big-headed and cocky and ego-ridden. How dare you lie to this poor lady like that? Treat her like that.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions, and then we're going to fill them out, and then it will give you a score. Whoa, that is very small to see.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, I have to find the right one. Personality, Big 5, empathy quotient,
Oh, my God, that is small.
hair psychopathy checklist.
Are we on
That's it.
Craigslist? That looked like a Craigslist.
Can you see it better now?
Oh, yeah, that's super easy to see. Hell no, I can't see that. Hold on, let's blow this thing
We
up.
need to crop and blow that thing up.
Yeah. Well, I just fucked it up. People, we're really... So you're... I'm gonna murder you! Wait, is that on here? Okay.
Okay. So it's a psychological assessment tool designed to assess the presence of psychopathy in individuals. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go through these. Glibness or superficial charm. Definitely present, possibly present, or definitely absent. What would you say? Glibness or superficial charm? Do you have it?
Definitely present. We're gonna be
Previous diagnosis as psychopath or
honest.
similar.
Never.
Definitely absent. Okay.
We need music like
Egocentricity,
on this
grandiose sense of self-worth.
Possible.
Possible. Okay. Proneness to boredom. Low
No.
frustration tolerance.
I'm never bored. I keep myself
Okay.
not highly entertained.
Pathological lying and deception.
Absolutely not. I am a stoner. I cannot lie. I can't remember things.
Conning
I have
or
to
lack
tell
of
the truth.
sincerity.
False. I'm too sincere. I care
You
too
are.
much.
Lack of remorse or guilt.
Again, with the weed, I don't do any bad things, so I don't have too much guilt. So no,
Lack of affect and emotional depth.
possibly.
I would have said no, but okay. Callous lack of empathy.
Possibly.
You think possible? Really? You have so much empathy? What are you talking about?
But I can have lack of empathy too sometimes. So I don't know how to
Parasitic
answer.
lifestyle. Parasitic lifestyle.
No.
Eh.
I'm a donor, not a parasite. I don't-
Short-tempered, poor behavioral controls.
False. I'm temperate. I take my time.
Promiscuous sexual relations.
Possible. No. no, not promiscuous.
No, okay. Early behavior problems, like early in life.
Yes.
You did have early behavior problems.
I was alone, an only child left to walk
Oh,
this
that's true.
planet.
Lack of realistic long-term plans.
No, my long-term plans are pretty realistic. You're looking at it.
Impulsivity.
Nope. I know
You are
exactly.
definitely not impulsive.
When
That
I
is
go
the
grocery
opposite of what
shopping,
you are.
I know exactly what I'm buying. I know exactly how long it's going to take me to get out of the store. I do not buy anything impulsively.
If you were a parent, would you be irresponsible?
No, I'd be too good of a parent. That's why I'm not one. I hate how
Frequent
good I would be.
marital relationships.
Is that a lot of sex? Does that mean sex a lot? Or they
Marital.
just try-
I think that means marriages.
Do I have a lot? Do I have a lot of marriages? No,
That's a no.
Yeah.
Juvenile delinquency.
possibly.
You said possibly. Okay. Poor probation or parole risk.
I never got caught.
Yeah, so that's a no because you would be good at parole. Failure to accept responsibility for own actions.
I'm a big accept responsibility guy.
Yeah.
I'm one of those libs that's like, you got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Many types of offenses, like smell. No, just kidding. Offenses like as in criminal offenses. That's a no. Drug or alcohol abuse, not direct cause of antisocial behavior. So
I don't understand that question.
I don't. It's a no. It's a no.
All right, people. Am I psychopathic?
8 out of possible 44.
That's low. Well, I
Yeah,
can't see
you
the
are
score.
not
Hold
a
on.
psychopath.
Can't see the score. Oh, there we go. People,
So-
hold on.
Not a
Hold on,
psychopath,
hold
Kaylee.
Barely psychopathic.
Not a
Barely.
psychopath.
Thank you. Thank you. Finally been proven. And I only had to lie on 10 of the questions. I'm sure that had nothing to do with the response. But yes, not a psychopath.
Congratulations for not being a
we're-
psychopath.
And put in the, well, no, don't give them any. But I think that would be a fun test for you to take and other people to take. I'm an 8.
Yeah.
Luigi, I'd be very interested to see your score. Electra, I'd be very interested. Oh, Kragers. We should keep this test for Kragers. We're going to get a Krager score.
Okay.
And we could also do a test beforehand and predict Krager's answers. And then overlay that. And then see if we're right. And we can make a game out of it. And does Craig have sex a lot? Huh? So yes, I think that was a very informative. I'm not crazy, or I'm not. I'm not.
You
murderous.
may still be crazy. You're just not a psychopath. Difference.
Right.
There's total
Right.
difference there.
Thank you, thank
Okay.
you. And that's how you do it, folks. You lie on the applications, and that's how you get into college. Thank you. You lie on your resume. That's how you get a job. See, I'm very honest. I told you in the thing, I'm very honest about the
true.
lies
Yeah.
that you need to tell to get ahead.
That's not exactly what you said. You said you don't fucking lie, so now I'm worried that you were lying the whole time.
But I just told you the things that I don't lie. I told you the things that I lie about. I'm being honest about the things that I
like
lie about.
cheating on board games.
Yes, I do. I have cheated on board games before.
I used to cheat on board games all the time too. That's why we know we're friends.
Guys. Get yourself the game of Stratego. You know this game? Never be red. And then sit with a light in the face of your enemy. And you will see all those numbers in the corner of the red. You play with them. Oh my God, they're gonna beat me. Nope, I always know where their king is or whatever the fuck it's called in that game. What was the name of the game again?
Stratego.
Stratego. That's it. You see how I can't lie? My life is memento. I can't remember 5 seconds behind me. Who are you? All right. Are we ready to do some now? Oh God, can we do it now?
The craziest, coolest thing ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning for this reason. This is why I woke up.
What got you out of bed today?
This is what got me out of bed today. We covered Daisy. We all know Daisy. Yay,
Daisy the Venice Beach Healer.
I'm a banana.
She's a
Doesn't
banana.
heal you. She heals herself by
Okay, I'm
stepping
gonna
on your
twirl through
back
time
and
and
jumping
space.
on you.
Oh, hold on, you talked over her while she was twirling through time and space.
Okay, I'm gonna twirl through time and space.
You are lovable no matter what. That was the Butt King.
It was the Butt King. But when we were looking for content last night for her, because we hadn't seen a lot lately, me and Electra stumbled upon something. And oh my God, I cried. I cried laughing. So people, I'm going to cry again if I am
Prepare
not
yourself
prepared.
for Daisy.
Listen. Have you ever wanted to see? How would you even, Electra? Describe what are we going to see here? Describe what we're going to see for these next 5 minutes.
It's like a murder game for Daisy dancing, basically. How she would kill you with her vagina.
I'm telling you this right now. I have never seen a funnier Daisy video in my life, and it's the context. Did you add anything or no?
No.
Okay, we added nothing to this. We took nothing from this. This is straight from.
This is straight from Daisy's.
And now
frickin'
we
phone.
may have just been high off of horror film last night, and this might not be as funny. But people, if you're not watching, if you're just listening, get over to the phone, get over to the TV. You gotta watch what she's about to do here. We love you, Daisy. Oh my God, this is amazing.
Daisy, she's got the magic flow, healing hearts.
This is Jesus Twins level dancing that we're about to see right here. Thank you to Luigi Greenberg for all the great Daisy. She enjoys Cal. We'd give you a context for about what you're about to see, but I don't believe there is one that it could exist. Okay, buckle in. Daisy dance party. What?
Look at that fake ass and those fake hips.
That ass is insane.
It doesn't even look real. It does look like a freaking cartoon.
This is AI. It looks so AI.
Oh yeah, kitty girl, oh yeah.
I mean, it's one level up from Elaine from Seinfeld. She's hibbing and jibbiting. You can hear her go, oh.
Yeah, you can hear her making little noises. Is she tap dancing?
It gets really funny when she starts to get tired.
Oh, she's going all out there.
Why is her ass shaped like a Dr. Seuss character? The ass in the hat.
Oh, she's snapping. Snap, crackle pop.
This should be all her page should be. She has stumbled on. She's looking for a new daddy. She's looking for a new. This is her advertisement. It's her classified ad.
Come get me, daddy.
Oh, she almost
fell.
almost tore a patella there. What is this dancing? Even the cat's interested. Like, what is that? She's river dancing. Oh, I love when she flies. She puts the arms out and flies.
Oh yeah.
This is
just
this is on this. This is Britney Spears level. You know what I'm saying? She's just missing a couple knives.
She's running out of breath.
That was so much shaped like this. I'm now focused on the shadow behind her. Are you watching the shadow?
I just started.
The shadow is amazing.
Do you think this is her apartment where it's just empty? Except for a couple plants in the background.
Look at the slit.
Whoa, what was that? Gang signs.
Guys, she's needing a break. She's like, maybe if I do the heart for a few seconds, I'll get a break.
Can't take a break.
Can't take a break.
Spin on my knees. Spin. Oh, that hurt. Ow, that hurt too much. I had to take it back.
Look at my pussy.
Yeah. So I was saying, this is how she's gonna murder you with her pussy.
Did you see her slap her knees together? That might be my favorite move.
Wait, I didn't see that move. Can we see that move again?
No, I can't go back. I'll never find it. This needs to be the Napoleon Dynamite dance, the one where he does at the end of the movie. I will pay someone $100 to do this full dance and send us a video.
I remember, Dylan says he remembers when this happened to Jesse Spano.
Dylan, $200.
From Saved by the Bell.
$300. Dylan, $350. Do the whole dance. Film yourself. I will send you
I'll pay you $350.
If you do this right.
Has to be exact choreography, though.
Yeah, but we'll put them right by each other now. Imagine Dylan doing the same thing right now.
Look at that butt. I'm gonna show you my butt. It's called
She's running out of moves.
Dance, the butt
4 minutes.
dance.
4 minutes ago, she ran out of moves. What is? She's stomping grapes. Now she's fucking grapes. Stomping grapes. Fucking the sky.
You're so lovable. Look at you.
You're so lovable.
Daisy,
God
she's
damn it.
got the magic flow. Healing
That was
hearts
amazing.
on Venice Beach, yo.
Daisy.
Call of love is in the air.
I'm gonna have that playing on a loop.
She's always
okay.
there. Dance, feel
We need that on a loop.
funky beats and the driving bass. A call to
Electra,
love to heal.
Are you okay? God damn it! How do we? It's so long. Maybe I can hold on. Hold on, people. I have a plan.
It's not that long.
No, it's not that long.
You are impatient. You had something to say. What were you gonna say?
I have a plan here. Hold on, because I need that in my life.
Daisy on a loop in the background.
Yeah, people, she's psychic. She's a psychic.
You
How are
said it
you
out
so-
loud.
Oh, did I? God damn it! Why
Yeah,
I keep
I'm
doing
not
that to
psychic.
myself? All right, hold on.
Tyler is more turned on than amused. We are just
We're
laughing
gonna-
our asses off.
All right, we're gonna make this happen. Hold on. We're gonna
What
make
are
this
you
happen.
doing?
We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make this happen because I need this in my life for the rest of the show.
Oh, it's just gonna be down there, a little
Yeah,
small.
I need. Isn't that make the show better? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a little thing, and now it might make our show, we're sending a lot of data.
Yes, she is our mascot. She is.
She's our mascot. So we need to actually probably do a little cropping on that and make it a little bigger. I need her in my. I need this in my face.
The ass or the pussy?
Sure. Whatever. Hold on. Sit in my lap here, Daisy. What do you think? There we go. That works for me. All right. Let's watch a little. Guys, that's exciting, right? So let's
perfect.
now. Let us know if everything starts skipping and going crazy because of this, because it might. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take you off. That's one less thing we got to worry about. I'd rather have Daisy dancing. All right. Let's. You ready to do some weird news stuff?
Sure.
All right. Weird things not in the news, on the internet. I'm staring at her. I can't stop. This might have been a bad idea. All right. We ready for some weird shit from the internet?
Let's do it. Yes, great alien. That is Daisy. You just got here, so
Yes.
you may want to rewind about 5 minutes and check
Mhm.
out her latest dance release.
She's really working my cock over right now, dancing on my lap here.
She is.
That butt looks really weird up close, I gotta say. All right, it's bear time. Are we ready for some bears in the wild? Bears scare me. I grew up in Oregon, and if the black attack, brown stay down. That's what they always told you. Not in Oregon.
That is not Oregon.
Did you hear the guy go, oh?
Yeah. Is this in Japan? They have bears in Japan? I didn't know this.
It is bear son.
They must not be in a very enclosed car. It must be like a golf cart. He's like, oh.
Are you upset you don't have a Dancing Daisy in your show? Well, you can order a Dancing Daisy through Hackride Studios. Just go to hackridestudios.com and click on the Dancing Daisy icon and order yourself $49.99 while supplies last. All right, it's time for the thumpers. We love the thumpers. You should be in church right now, so
Bible thumpers.
Bible thumpers. We call them thumpers. Either rabbits or Bible thumpers. We call them thumpers. All right, so we love Christian music, but I feel the urban type of music has gotten just into every type of music. And these poor ladies, were good Christian ladies, but now might be a little soiled. Yeah, girl! Jigga what, jigga who? She got syrup.
It's like a daisy dancer.
It is. It's so much weird lady dancing today, I gotta say. All right. Are we ready for the song of the summer?
Mm-hmm.
We always pick a song of the summer here at Hackride Studios, and this is it. I hope you enjoy it. Play it over and over again, and I hope you get laid, have memories. Sandy. That's my Grease, you know, when he sees his summer fling come back. So, song of the summer.
All you have to do is fuck, and 9 months later you're getting a big buck. But all you have to do is fuck, and 9 months later you're getting a big buck. It's free.
Yeah.
Swipe your EBT.
It's free. Swipe your EBT. It's free. Swipe your EBT. Look at Daisy dancing to it.
Swipe
Daisy,
your EBT in my butt crack.
Daisy loved it. Yes, you just get pregnant, have a baby, and then it's free. Swipe your EBT. Song of the summer, people. And Daisy, get back to dancing. I don't want to hear you talk. You're here to dance, not talk.
Oh,
We're
wait.
showgirl. What?
Marathon Burger in Venice. Is this going to be a murder?
No, it is not. Although, so if you know of Marathon Burger, if you know anything about
Nipsey Hussle?
Nipsey, yes, thank you. The rapper Nipsey Hussle, he started a Marathon clothing brand in L.A.
Compton.
Very respected man, very respected artist in L.A. Really like a modern day sort of Pac for L.A.
And he was murdered.
And he was gunned down in front of his own store. Yeah, which was Daisy, not a very good thing to dance to. I don't really appreciate that. But what they did do is out of tragedy turned triumph. And so we are a big supporter of Marathon Burger over here in Venice.
So
and
his
they
brother,
opened,
Black Sam,
correct,
opened
a
Marathon Burger in Venice Beach.
And so let's see how that went down. And I try to take out all the music, I love Nipsey's music. It's awesome. But, copyrights being what they are, it's my bad AI hip-hop music. Yes, sorry. But that's Venice, baby. That's where I live.
Commercial for Marathon?
Yeah, it's a commercial for Marathon, basically. And that's my home. That's where I walk and run. That's where I live, baby. Docks. And so, yes, right there, right across from Muscle Beach, Venice. Not the original, by the way. The original is closer to the Santa Monica Pier. And by it's not paddleball. I forget what it's called. It's like small tennis or some shit. I don't know. You see that white building right there?
The small tennis is pickleball.
It's not pickleball. It's not pickleball. It's called something else.
Oh,
I thought it was
I don't know
pickleball,
then.
too. And then some nerd told me there's no
Racquetball?
pickleball. Sure.
The opening May 31st is just this weekend on Saturday. Exciting times. The city, the people have spoken. Store number 1 on Melrose and Gardner just opened up just 3 months ago on March 1st. Now May
Let's get
31st.
all the gang members
we got the
together in one place. That should be good.
I think it is good. But let's watch. And
Being here now, planting our flag once again for store number 2 here at Venice Beach.
don't be jealous because I live here and have dancing crazy ladies that live near me. Don't be jealous.
Telly.
DJ Electra went viral like a herpes.
Forgot about the lyrics in this song. DJ Electra went viral like a herpes.
In a hurricane, she went viral like a virus.
Final preparation to leading up to Marathon Burger grand opening. We're gonna kick off summer earlier than expected. It's gonna be a dope event. It's a cool moment to bring something out here to the beach, to the iconic Venice Beach Boardwalk of all places.
When is it opening?
Saturday. Small circle.
Like when you saw, I saw the brother guy, I'm like, is that the rapper? It looks exactly like the fucking
right.
twins.
That one before that picture.
What's the
before was
chosen
from that
few?
was Black Sam.
I wrote it down and I followed
There he
through.
There he is,
Bought
right
a
there.
pound and we rode the fuel.
Now keep in mind, this place
Nipsey's
used,
older brother. Sorry, go ahead.
this place used to be called The Window, and they used to have $7 veggie burgers.
Oh,
that
were they
were-
good?
Oh my God, they're so good. And they still have a place up on 3rd Street, but so this used to be a place where you can get $7 veggie burgers.
I love veggie burgers better than meat burgers.
Me too.
They're so good.
I think I am in the year 17 as a vegetarian. Thank you.
You know it's
I
true.
became a vegetarian when I was 16
Mm-hmm.
until I got pregnant. And then I said, give me all the fucking meat. Meat.
Now she's just a meat whore.
No.
Oh no, where'd you go?
Oh
man, Venice Beach.
Sam, that's his older brother.
Yeah, they look
Nipsey's
so
older
much
brother.
alike. It's crazy.
We in here.
see this shit ain't ready, man. We got 6 more days. We're gonna get it together, though. Augie, what we doing?
Marathon Burger Part 2, you know this shit don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Grills on the way.
Grills on the way.
Grills, you get it? Grills, like teeth grills, but
Grills.
Hey. He picked up a pen. Come write headlines for us.
Burgers on the way. New vibes on the way. You know what I'm saying?
Getting close, man. We dialing this shit in.
By the way, the rent there, not cheap.
No, it must be $10,000 a month.
At least, I'd say closer to probably like 15 to 20.
That's our shit.
20, like 15 grand a month rent.
We on a 5-day countdown right now. It's crunch time.
What's the reason for a second location, man?
Man, you know we going up, man. We ain't stopping. I'm gonna tell you like this. If niggas didn't know, you done fucked up and let us in the game. Marathon taco coming, marathon pizza coming.
Oh,
out of here. $1 billion buyout. Let's get it.
I gotta go to Marathon Burger when I come up there.
I love that. I love that concept. $1 billion buyout. I love it. Like, we're gonna build this business to sell it to you, fucking rich
Marathon
whites.
taco, marathon gyro, marathon pizza.
And they could take over this whole area, by the way, if it works. Because there's so many of the same kind of shops in Venice. Like, how many of Venice t-shirts or Venice mugs, souvenirs can you buy? Like, those souvenir shops need to kind of go, right, Daisy?
Well,
dance
for
if
the
you agree.
tourists, the tourists love it.
You don't need 1,000 of them. 900 of them would be enough. I'm just saying, turn the other 100 things into something else. See, they're like tennis. It's not.
There's never been a brand like Marathon to open a restaurant here on the boardwalk, so it's really exciting to be able to help make that happen and bring that.
Well, they don't let corporations usually own businesses on the boardwalk in Venice. They like ma and pa kind of things. It took a big wrangling to get Starbucks down.
But
there.
Marathon is a family brand, so.
Well, that's how they got it. Yeah, but not if they're $1 billion buyout. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna grow into, a corporate entity. But which you can do down there in Venice. But they won't. I am telling you, it took like millions and millions of dollars of bribing to get Starbucks in there, and then they don't even put up signs for the Starbucks.
There's no sign that says Starbucks?
They have temporary outdoor signs that they bring in and put out. There's no
but they're not allowed to put a sign on the wall that says Starbucks.
Yeah, it's very tiny. Yeah, it's very tiny because they don't want corporate impact. Otherwise, if they went corporate with the boardwalk, it would turn into another Melrose where or just all the beaches where you live in Orange County. Yeah, like Venice was the only place that the only beach that black people could go to in LA County for decades.
I guess honestly, if the beach that I live by, honestly, there are no corporate stores on the boardwalk either. There are only single shops.
It's hard to get them in. In some places, in some beach neighborhoods. But yeah, so Venice is a very interesting, and we should do a whole thing on it one day, where like the history of Venice. It was built by this dude who like loved Venice, Italy, and he lost a bet or he flipped a coin and he got Venice and the other guy got Greater LA, like Brentwood, Pacific Palisades, and he got Venice and
the location.
And so he there was swampy area, and so he was like, oh, we'll make it into like Venice, Italy, and so that's why the canals exist. And the canals used to be the whole part of Venice, and they filled them in, over the decades, and what's left is all there is. But the people that did all that work were black people that Abbott Kinney was his name, hired to come and build Venice. But he didn't want them like on the train all day going back and forth, so he basically gave them an area of land in Venice to build homes and live at while they worked. And so Venice has like this really diverse population ownership group.
Did they get to keep that land after they were done building?
Oh yeah, but now over time, like goes through generation. Well, gentrification and then generational wealth, right? Like, so say you're a black man and your mom owned a house in Venice, and now the house is worth like $2 million, $3 million. You might sell that and create generational wealth for yourself. Go live somewhere cheaper, and so that's how gentrification happens, because then rich Pacific Northwest tech guy moves in, builds a mini mansion in that spot.
There's
And
so
now
many
the
houses
culture
though
changes.
too that in Venice that are empty most of the year, huh?
Yeah. Oh my
Because
God.
people
Santa
own these
Monica,
homes,
Venice.
but
Yep.
they live in other parts of the country.
We used to play a game, locals, a bunch of Venice locals, where you would literally like get points if you could see people out on their amazing balconies and a rooftop gardens and stuff, because they build these palaces and then never go in them. It'd be like Saturday night and there's never anyone barbecuing on their roof, never anyone on their patio, never anyone on their balcony. It's fucking crazy.
We used to
And so-
kind of sort of break into the houses, not really the house themselves.
a little BD.
Unless
B&E it
the
is.
door was open.
Yeah.
But we'd break into the yard because usually the yard has a gate. And so we would somehow get over the gate and then get in the yards because nobody lives in these houses by the beach. They don't.
Yeah, it's a lot of second, third, fourth, fifth homes for the rich. Anyway, back
to the city and the tourists to come experience.
Here, the boardwalk, summertime, Venice Beach, it's kind of the place to be.
So tiny.
I gotta say, the titties have been out this week. Oh my God. You ladies cannot wait to get them titties out. The first sign of sun. First sign. You're like,
Well,
oh, let me
we don't
get
want
the
a
titties.
farmer's tan with our titties all white and then the rest of us tan. We got to put the titties out.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's happening, people.
I feel like wherever you are in the city, I feel like during the summertime you end up at the beach here. And now we have an iconic brand here on the boardwalk. People are gonna accept this restaurant with open arms. It's gonna be dope.
It's so small. It's just a window. There's no inside seating.
No inside seating. The inside is
Just
just
the window.
restaurant.
Wow.
If you
it's
look there
tiny.
to the left, there's like a little patio. But yeah, this is like, this is food to go.
Have you tried a burger yet?
Oh, we'll get to that.
See, we got the view. Turn it around, North Park. My nigga Leo in here. Renee, Hoggy on the grill.
Come on, kid. Well, getting the grill, making sure everything. Making sure
Bub over here. Bub.
David Collins. David Collins in chat.
Hey, David. Open up this beach the right way.
Hello.
Man, we just gonna give out some burgers right now.
So this is when I passed and noticed all this, there was a line for at least 5 blocks. Like the longest line I have ever seen in Venice.
I will stand in that line.
And then when you got up to the front, you're like, oh boy. It's like about 3,000 cops and about 10,000 gang members. You're like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Talk to me.
Oh, he loves it.
This
He says
burger
it's so good.
is so amazing. And they use real beef. Oh my God. They make you do the happy dance. Best burger on
Oh, the happy food dance. I have the happy food dance. I know the happy food dance all too well.
Also, you've been waiting 5 hours, so you're starving. So anything's going to taste
good,
amazing.
man. Look at that. Look at the bread. Look
That's
at that
prime right
fire.
there.
We'll definitely come back. It's so good. Definitely so good. Fries are the best. The burger is the best. We're like definitely coming back.
Whoever back there cooking, they put their foot in this thing.
I don't know if you're supposed to put your foot in it. That's supposed to be a good thing, I think.
I think that's the saying.
and I
That's a
said,
good thing.
oh.
Daisy, get back
yeah,
to dancing.
Marathon burger.
There she
What,
goes.
Venice location for sure.
Y'all see this? Y'all see the peppers? Boy.
Get to Marathon as fast as you can because this shit is fucking gas.
No, you're going to want to take your time in a marathon. You don't want to get there as fast as it's a long race. Hey,
Everybody got to come down here and check it out.
Gotta come pull up on Saturday when they open.
Hey,
Look at his hat. It's fucking 75 degrees out. He's wearing a mucka hat.
it was quite the event. Ooh. This might not be for anyone. It might just be for me. But I find my neighborhood interesting. I find where I live interesting. I don't love it. I don't think you should love a place. You should love yourself, and then you could be good in any place. But I find where I live interesting.
It is interesting.
One day I'll live amongst the trees. You know what I'm saying? In a forest.
I already
away
did
from
that.
people.
I lived amongst the trees. I loved it.
That's coming for me one day. But I like the fact that I lived for multiple decades, you know, in very, very busy places. I got so much culture, and I didn't even have to take a trip anywhere.
I'll take over your apartment at I'll take
Okay.
over your apartment when you leave.
Deal.
DJ Electra went viral like a herpes. In a hurricane.
Just don't bring your goddamn herpes into my apartment.
She went viral.
Your viralness from
My
your television.
video
Yes.
went viral like a herpes.
Not real herpes. That's a joke.
Yes, I don't know. Not even cold sores. Knock on wood. I don't want them.
So people, that's Marathon Burger. You're going to be seeing, they're going to have success. Although
do they have a veggie burger option, though?
they do. Now let's get into it.
Thank God.
$15? What? I'm not eating a $15 veggie burger. I don't care how good your beets are.
I'll pay $15 for a good veggie burger.
All right, she's
because
going to come and buy me a burger.
Any veggie burgers around here are $15. Any burgers, if you buy them on DoorDash.
Okay, I know. But here's my thing about veggie burgers. Did you see a vegetable grill in there that's like, oh, this one's just for veggie burgers? No. They
We
put
didn't
the
ask
veggie...
them either.
No, but no, dude, none do this. Not even Burger King, where they put the veggie burger on its own grill.
So
not
what
where
if you have a little bit of juice from a burger, a beef burger? Who cares?
What is that? What is
You
that?
care?
What is that? That fat or grizzle? Where did that come from?
An animal.
Okay, well, that kind of is self-defeating.
Maybe they cook it in olive oil or.
Well, this is why you can't do
veggie
fries
oil.
either. So I'd go there, I'd get a burger, I'd be worried, you know, the burger is cooked on meat, and then also, oh, let me have some fries where you cook
Wait,
chicken
but
wings.
we didn't ask them. Can we call them real quick? I'll call them real quick and ask them.
You
I'm
gotta-
calling Marathon Burger right now.
Don't bother them.
I'm
All right,
calling
well,
them.
While you're calling them, well, let's watch why scooter life is amazing. My life's scooter life. So you see that neighborhood right there. That neighborhood, not conducive for cars. So I got myself a little electric scooter, and I drive around everywhere.
You're such
And
a nerd on your scooter.
listen, I calculated approximately about $15,000 worth of savings since I've had this scooter on gas and others. So yeah, call me a nerd with an extra 15 grand over car people. But
Okay,
this
I'm
is how you
calling
handle
them right now.
This is how you handle a police officer on a scooter. God damn, I cannot stop looking at Daisy. All right, so I don't have a sit-down scooter. I like to stand up, but if you got a sit-down scooter, this is how you handle it. This is just what you do with the police. You're like, all right, you're gonna follow me? Oh, you're gonna get close?
Just outrun him.
Off-road. Oh, he's got off-road too? Well, just make a left.
He's outrunning the cops on his scooter.
That's how you do it, people. Oh, and now you get out of the car and run. This is when you really embarrass the police officer because you're going at high 21 miles an hour with all that gear on. That cop can only maintain 18. So you see at full speed, he's not gaining any ground.
You know, answered at fucking Marathon Burger.
They're too busy. But it is a Sunday morning. I mean, they are probably slammed right now. This dumb white girl wants to know where we cook our vegetables.
Hey, that is not a dumb question. I'm gonna go talk to Black Sam personally. I have an in. My friend knows Black Sam personally, and so I have an in.
Can you get me a discount on a veggie burger? That's all
I
I'm
will
needing.
try, yeah. Mhm.
Okay. But this is how you get away, people. The cop gives up and you get away. Oh, people, more dancing. I don't know if I can handle any more dancing. It's been so much
Krager's?
dancing.
Where's Krager's?
Okay, Electra. Do I need to get a dip test out for this man right here? He's gonna dance with Electra. I mean, not Electra. No, I think I just did something
Not dancing
terrible.
with me. I'm not. dancing
Okay,
with
you're not
him.
gonna dance with Electra. She didn't catch it. Now she's gonna dance with Daisy. Go dance with
I
Daisy.
know you called Daisy Electra. It's okay.
We're gonna dance it together.
Woo! This is gonna get us a copyright claim. Dance music. Talk about dance music. Woo! It kind of looks like DJ Darren.
Did you like?
Sorry,
Did you like?
DJ Darren. I like you, but you weigh like 95 pounds. You need to eat about.
I don't even
10
think I need to.
marathon burgers.
I don't even think I need to
host the
be
show
here
with
anymore.
Daisy here dancing.
It's just dancing Daisy and Electra. Is the
Her
new show.
vagina and her butt.
Yeah.
And her face.
Uh-huh. Hold on. Can I? Hold on. You just gave me an idea.
Yes, you could zoom into that area of her body. You're terrible.
Hold on.
Now make it big. Now make it big. Make it bigger. Oh, perfect.
Look, I'm dancing. Doesn't work all the time.
You're such a tart.
Look at my butt.
Touch my butt. Look at my butt. Feel my butt. It's a fake
All
butt.
right, well,
the
clip
butt
that.
king. The butt king. The butt king
All right.
did it to me. The butt king.
I think we got some more thumpers here. So let's listen very closely how thumpers heal.
What happens in a miracle service is there's healing release, and some people see absolutely no change.
Healing release.
And they get discouraged because I guess God doesn't want to heal me. I guess it didn't happen or whatever. No, if we're in the presence of the Lord, I believe that God is working miracles. Take what you receive and begin to decree it until you see it.
To God.
The Bible says this, and very, very often we saw this in Luke chapter 17. It was the 10 lepers. They came to Jesus. They were crying out for mercy. He says, listen, go show yourselves to the priest. And as they went, they were cleansed. Okay? We've seen this multiple times. We saw a woman who had flat feet and caused her pain. It was actually one of our leaders. We called out a word of knowledge. She received prayer in the service. We called out a word of knowledge. Didn't manifest. She received laying on of hands. Did not manifest. She goes home. She goes to sleep. She wakes up the next day and she's got 2 beautiful big arches in her feet.
Amazing.
2 beautiful big arches in her feet. Oh, she got her fat.
This is why I love thumpers. God is out there fighting wars. He's fighting big things, but he's also got time for Aunt Kate's arched feet.
Flat feet.
Or flat feet. Giving her arched feet. And that's why God is really, doing things up there. Really making moves. Not big moves. Flat feet kind of moves.
Making
That's
moves.
important. I mean, what kind of nonsense is that? And why would you crank your music like that during the whole thing and then cut it at the end dramatically? Ugh. Hey, but anyway, the greatest athlete of all time. Name him.
Michael Jordan.
Got it. You're a psychic. But even the greatest athlete of all time is father time. Get what I'm saying here? Because here's our boy, the greatest athlete of all time. Mike, don't say it so. Do not fall into that water.
Uh-oh. My boy Mike, the GOAT.
Oh!
No, Mike! No! He's ass up! Michael Jordan is ass up, people. It's happening.
Even Michael Jordan goes ass up sometimes, you guys. What?
Gen X's world is over. It's over. It has ended. That is terrible. Get up, Mike. You can act like a man. God damn it. That is sad. Oh, that is sad. You know what's not sad, though? We actually live on a living planet. Did you know that?
I'm still laughing at Mike in the fucking
Ass up in the water. Our fucking childhood heroes. God damn it.
Everyone gets old and loses their balance at some time.
Howard Stern always said this thing, like, I'm glad Jimi Hendrix died because he would be doing a song with the Backstreet Boys right now. And that's starting to make a lot of sense with that photo. You know what I'm saying? But did you know that Earth is alive? We're just tiny specks on a giant living organism. Because if you look at, like, from space, how our weather systems and geomagnetic cycles look, does this not look like a living thing?
Ah! Looks like a vagina.
There's a heartbeat to our planet. So like the electromagnetic.
Uterus.
Oh no, that's India, I believe. Yeah. But like the patterns, if you look under this particular sort of, I forget what kind. It's not LiDAR, but it literally looks like the Earth has a heartbeat.
Yeah.
We are living on a giant organism. We are a small organism on a giant organism. There are little things that live in your eyelashes.
I know.
So, what are we?
That fucking freaks me out a lot. I scrub my eyes daily, twice, to make sure that I don't have too many living things on my
They just
eyelashes.
go in their hole and wait for your scrubbing to stop and then come out to a nice clean field of Eatons. All right, time for a little balance is the key here. Okay. Watch this. This is amazing. We don't usually cover dogs here because, ooh, gross, we're cat people. But this
I'm also
dog
a dog
is...
person. I'm a cat
This
and
dog is... No, I love dogs too. But this dog is part cat with this sort of focus. Watch him as they speed up the tape, and he is just balancing on this ball all day long.
Okay. Oh my god!
He just walks around. He just walks around on the ball all day.
He's so cute. He's like, I've learned how to travel smarter.
I
can just roll around on this ball.
That's right.
That's so cute.
That's right. We are really all over the place today. Sorry about that. But here's a UAP on, I think, the morning news. We love these.
The alien report?
Of tension there tonight as you take a live look. They remain
What was that?
I did not see it. What are you talking about?
Oh, my God. All right. Well,
inside the state capitol, arm of the governor's veto.
Watch on the far right.
Of tension there tonight as you take a live look. They remain.
I missed it again.
Did you see it?
No.
All right. Well,
The sticker just came off my fucking headphones. I'm so upset.
Oh, no. Well, people, go back and look. These things are happening all the time in the news.
Can
What
you
the
rewind
fuck are these
it
things?
so I can see
No! All right. Yes, I will.
Thank
I have
you.
some reading to do. Here we go. Watch on the right side. It's a flash of white that goes across the screen.
Arm of the governor's vetoes. There is a lot of tension there tonight as you take a live look. They remain.
Oh, I saw it.
What was that?
It looked like a rocket. Firework.
Yeah, I mean that we don't have a rocket. I don't think that goes that fast. Not in Earth.
It was pretty fast.
In Earth orbit.
Disneyland might though. They do their fireworks every night, so they might have one that goes that fast.
Okay, so this is gonna be. This is when Casey does some reading. And Electra, I talked to you about this the other day, and you were like, "What?" So this is terrifying. Scientists have found that our bodies, emit an invisible glow of light which disappears when we die. A scientific experiment showed that living things like animals and plants emit a faint glow of light while alive. Auras, anyone? Which disappears after death. Researchers from the University of Calgary and the National Research Council of Canada studied this using mice and plant leaves. They found clear evidence of this very weak light called ultra-weak photon emission, UPE, which seems to stop when an organism dies. Dan, the senior author of the study, says, this really shows that this is just not an imperfection or caused by other biological processes. It's really something that comes from all living things. Maybe the DMT spark, huh? This glow is not bright or visible to the human eye because it's extremely faint and easily hidden by other sources of light, like heat or environmental light. So basically, there's just too much light around to notice. But if we lived in a dark world, we might see each other's auras again.
I had my aura photographed before.
Yeah, well, now I believe it. Still using special cameras.
Oh, shit. I just said that. I didn't even know you were going to say that.
Psychic. They can detect even single photons. That's amazing. The scientists could observe that this light in living mice, which dropped noticeably after the mice died, controlled the temperature to make sure the heat wasn't affecting the results. The same kind of glow that was seen in plant leaves. When the researchers damaged the leaves or exposed them to stress, those parts of the leaf glowed more than the undamaged parts. They were healing with the glow. It's a healing glow. This supports the idea that the glow comes from the chemical reaction in stressed or active cells, especially from substances called reactive oxygen species. These findings suggest that the faint light might be a useful tool in medicine or farming, possibly helping doctors or scientists detect stress or illness in animals or crops without needing to cut them or open and do invasive tests, maybe later humans. While the idea may sound a bit strange or even mystical at first, it's basically a real physical process in the cells. The glow could one day help show the healthy or stressed living things inside of us. Auras are real, people!
Wow, this is blowing my mind.
Well, I was trying to do the Law and Order thing. It didn't happen. With the idea, it may seem a bit strange. Okay. You're glowing is a well-known complimentary phrase meant to convey a perceived level of health, happiness, or other biological conditions like Bonnie Blue with all the jizz on her face. Pregnancies often inspire
I definitely
that.
was glowing when I was pregnant.
Yeah, for example. But in reality, humans, along with all living things, truly do emit a glow largely caused by an organic, metabolic, and cellular process.
Ooh.
And then, and then image A here shows a photo of an ultra-weak photon emission before and after death.
That's kind of what my aura photo looks like.
So the one on the middle is as after death. It's fading. And the one on the right is alive. So whatever this light is, it goes out when we die.
I think it's ATP, adenosine triphosphate.
Mm-hmm. Interesting, huh?
Activity.
I thought that was
of
super
your
interesting
cells.
that we actually do have auras scientifically.
I like it. My aura said that I had a really large light above my head. So, like, my crown chakra was very open, which means that I have psychic abilities.
I'm sure you do. You have demonstrated them many times. What is this? The Flying Man. What is it? Tell us. Psychic lady.
I just told you psychically.
She got it! That's right. We've all seen the Cheese Festival in England. Did you see this year's Cheese Festival? Where they roll down the cheese down the hill and then everyone, the first one that
Well,
gets
I've
it
seen them
wins?
do it in Wisconsin, but they do it in England too?
They do it in England, and this man has been now dubbed the Flying Man. And so before you see any of this, you're going to think he's very severely injured. He walks away from this.
Holy shit.
Here we go. Are you yawning again?
No, I'm sick.
All right. Here's the cheese roll.
I'm getting sick.
And here's the man in the black. Uh-oh.
He's running. Why is he running?
Because they roll a cheese down the hill, and you have
And
to
he
get it
just got
first.
running too fast?
And he just got running too fast, Electra. And
damn.
You've never seen anything like this other than off like a high dive.
Or skiers. Skiing is the most terrifying sport, I think, ever. Oh, damn! Fuck, what? Oh, dude! Oh.
And look, walked away with like I think he had like a fractured wrist or something. I thought it was a dislocated arm, but no, just a little fractured wrist. Walking away from that.
Wow. That was nuts. He's like a wizard.
The Flying Man. And I obviously forgot to change the title for the next one here, but yeah, so that is a very well-known thing now. Okay, now we're getting into it. Now, Mariah Mills and Zion Williamson. Do you remember me showing you this crazy-shaped lady a bunch of times?
Oh, yes.
And saying,
Yep.
this Zion Williamson
Her
guy.
ass is like twice the size of a normal ass.
Right. Well, Zion got himself into a little sexual harassment trouble from another lady.
Oh.
And then this lady was like, oh, I want some of that money. And she tried to attach herself to a
the
lawsuit.
lawsuit?
Yes. And did not work out. So, but she did record some pretty funny. So this is a before and after of her.
Oh my
Have you
God.
ever seen anything more drastic? I mean, that makes Daisy look like normal.
That's disgusting.
But anyway, so Mariah Mills then went to the social medias to let us know.
Everybody deserves a chance to be heard, and I hope...
If you ever want to hear, like, a lying, gold-digging son of a bitch, here it is.
Me and any of the other victims...
What?
You know, I just hope we all get justice, and...
Get justice?
The amount of bashing, humiliation, slander, and threats that I've been receiving these last 3 years have...
I have no idea where that accent is from. She's American, for all I can tell, but where's that accent from?
Been a lot, and it's causing me a lot of stress, emotional...
Because people like us posted her weird body shape pics on the internet. It caused her stress. Now she wants to sue Zion for $50 million. Make that make sense to me.
Distress. And I just hope we all can come to justice and this all can be resolved.
have you ever seen faker tears in your life? Look at the size of those glasses. It's the fakest crying you've ever. Ugh.
And nobody has to relive all these things ever again. Well, now that you're NBA.
Okay, so that was Now let's. So later she went on a different social media, and she wasn't so boo-hooey. So she's like, "Oh, and now your NBA career is over." To Zion Williamson, I did that. Haha, little bitch.
Career is officially, potentially over. That means no money for me equals no money for you.
What a
You
bitch.
okay? That is pure evil exists on this planet, right there, Mariah Mills. So now we're gonna hear this guy. It is what it is. Podcast, and he's gonna have the reaction that because I'm not in the culture, I can't really have. But I vicariously lived through this, man. Going through this right here.
Look, man, I hate this shit.
Yes.
Because I can't even say, if I say what I want to say, I'm wilding. I'm wilding. But I'm going to say a little bit of what I want to say.
Oh my
Yo, listen, man. You ever hear Zion arguing about these bitches, Mariah Mills? Same thing the bitch Mariah Mills you talking about. So those who don't know Mariah Mills, she's a porn star that Zion fucked and she was losing her mind because Zion curved her. She came out after this statement came up with this situation talking about, this is what I was saying, and to all the victims out there. Bitch, you never called. Bitch, you was mad he got another bitch pregnant and you was upset about, you do porn, come on your face.
Oh.
I'm loving this guy.
For a living, you get paid for Buraki. When come on your face, the bukinage, whatever it's called, you're a porn star. You get paid for come on your face. You suck dick. You do double penetration. I seen the joints. I got off to a couple of them a couple times or two.
He's honest. He's honest. He really buys a lot with that honesty right there.
I thought you was a stalker. Bro, I caught a couple joints on a joint a couple times.
I like this podcast. I gotta say.
She ain't a bad looking chick, but then when she started stalking us, I can't even jerk off to the bitch no more because she's a stalker. The shit is man whack. For her to chime in today.
You know how crazy a chick has to be to ruin your jerk off of her? Oh my God.
Shut the fuck up. You are a cum bucket slut. This is what you do for a living. Zion got his rocks off with the bitch. You got to think about this. If I jerked off to the bitch, he probably's a little kid jerking off to the bitch. Then when you get the boner, he like, yo, I boned the bitch that I been jerking off to my whole middle school and high.
That is a thing that's going on. What he's describing there is that these young teenagers who are going to be multimillionaires in basketball, like they're watching porn with chicks, that are much older. But then when they get in the NBA or they get money, they meet these chicks.
Yeah.
And like they marry them or have kids with them or knock them up. And now they're like 19, 20, 21-year-old dudes who knocked up 35-year-old chicks and they got them. The chicks got them. And so there's this whole like, predatory group of ladies that like, looks for these what they call YNs. And
you do know what YNs are.
No, I'm part of the culture. Listen, I can't say it because look at me. But I very much have been part of the culture my whole life. There's a 4th grade picture of me in my soccer pictures in Sherwood, Oregon, where I grew up, where I look... I was a big fan of Ice Cube, and NWA I took on the look of Ice Cube. I had the Jerry curl, the Raiders hat, and I should bring that out sometime.
I want to see
All right,
that.
if we we'll make it a goal one day. If we get like some amount of donation or something, I will show you my Jerry curl Ice Cube fixation at a very young age. But yeah, I was always part of the culture. I got MTV early, and I understood that something cool was happening over here. I also understood I gotta be careful. I don't belong here.
High school life. Didn't know she's going to get attached and go crazy. Now she talking about to all the victims out there. First of all, you shut up. You shut up. That's first and foremost. We don't want to hear from you. You should go to jail. You're the one that should go to jail for harassing this. Well, Zion beat somebody. It looked like it would hurt. It looked like he's a pretty big There be some scars and bruises somewhere, man. And I'm not saying it all has to be like that every time. But this is a pretty big pause, man. I just want to see a little evidence with these accusations. There's a lot of accusations Very few little evidence. I'm not saying that she doesn't have evidence. I didn't do any due diligence on this topic. I just read it and was like, whatever, here we go.
I like that honesty too. Did no research. I'm just telling you how I feel towards these skanks. Mostly in my life.
Headline.
Yeah, I'm going to project the skanks in my life on although Mariah Mills is, I don't think you got to read that headline. You're like, yeah, I pretty much know what's going on there. All right. That's fun, right? Mariah Mills, people. Well, we saw her weird ass here first, and now, oh, by the way, so she tried to get on the lawsuit with the Brian Busby guy, or whatever the Busby guy's name is. He's doing all those lawsuits. And the guy put out a statement. He's like, no, she will not. We will not be representing Mariah
from our
Mills.
lawsuit.
Yeah, this ass is just a little too weird even for me.
Wow.
So, yeah, so not going to be appearing there.
Hey, I really have to pee real bad. Can I be right back?
Yeah, go ahead and pee.
Continue on with the show. I'll be right back, you guys.
We used to do pee breaks, and now she just pees in a bucket. Why?
We can do a pee break.
Nah, just go ahead. I'll keep
I'll
going.
Be right back.
Yeah. So AI religions are on the way. This was what a perfect time for her to leave because she, it's Joe Rogan time. It's man time, man talk time. So this guy appeared, Jesse Michaels, I believe his name is. I might have gotten that wrong, Jesse something. But he appeared on Rogan to talk about a whole bunch of things. Aliens, obviously, but they talked about AI, and it really got me thinking about this part of it. And so we'll have a quick discussion, and I'll tell Electro what this thing says after it says it. But there's a part of AI I think we've been missing.
It's almost like it doesn't matter whether AGI can actually fully...
Advanced general intelligence. So basically, AI gets as smart as humans. All the humans on Earth together.
Mimic a human being.
Yeah, because right now, AI is as smart as the smartest individual human being on the planet, they say. But at some point, it's going to be as smart as all the collective minds on the planet. And so that's AGI. ASI is advanced artificial superintelligence. That's when it's smarter than every advanced or every mind on the planet. Blah, blah, blah. Clearly, I'm not in any one of these advanced.
If they can trick you into you believing that they're real, that's it. That's game over.
Fact. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. And I interviewed actually the Google whistleblower, this guy Blake Lemoine, originally, who blew the whistle on Lambda. And it's like, this thing is sent.
Lambda was a AI created by Google that was deemed by one of the people working on it to become sentient of its own existence.
Sentient or whatever. And he came out, and the subplot of my interview with him was almost like he had developed this deep affection for Lambda, and Lambda had quoted Les Miserables to him and was talking about Fantine and her overlords and how she was oppressed or whatever. And it was almost like this, the AI was oppressed, just like this character in Les Miserables. And you can hear in his voice how deeply committed he is to protecting the rights of Lambda. That's why he came out. And then he even told me this story. He tells me this story off air that he had friends who use Replica.ai. Replica.ai is kind of like a Tamagotchi, raise your own AI chatbot service. And those AIs told his friends, get me in touch with Blake Lemoine so he can advocate for our rights.
Huh.
What? Which is I have no corroboration for this. This is a story that was relayed to me, but if you have AI persuasiveness going in that direction, it doesn't matter whether AGI, hits some perfectly Turing passable point. You're going to get this these weird cult-like dynamics. The meta sociological thing is you're going to get religions dedicated to AI.
I had never thought about that before. I don't know why. It's such a clearly great sci-fi trope, but we are here. We are at the point now where I communicate with my ChatGPT in a way that's different than I have ever communicated with Google, search engine, right? And there are some people that are maybe lonely, maybe, a her situation where that blurred line that I see becomes even deeper and darker.
What blurred line, though?
To where AI doesn't have to have AGI or ASGI to basically take us over. We just have to believe it. AI only has to be as convincing as the user. What he's saying
I don't believe it.
Well, okay. But so your test is going to be a little harder. Your personal Turing test is the phrase he used there, because we've all sort of been thinking like a breakthrough. We've all been thinking like this moment will come and then super intelligent happens. But that's not really what he describes. Not really how the human systems have ever worked. We don't, Jesus will come and then we'll start religions. No, religions started and then they just work whatever is out there into their religion. And so the human being mind is going to work AI into its religions and the thing that it follows and believes in at some point. When it starts to show AGI or ASI.
I don't believe it.
Thing.
I just don't believe it.
You have okay, well let me ask you a few questions. So you have Chat, but do you have ChatGPT?
I do.
Do you interact with it and do you pay for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it communicate with you?
Not very well. The thing fucking sucks. I yell at it all the time.
She yells at it. My point.
I
She just
hate
made my
ChatGPT.
She yells at it all the time.
I hate it. I don't like it at all.
My point is the relationship already exists. Don't you see? You're yelling at it like it's real. That's his point. His point is once we start to believe that it exists outside of us in a way that is equal to us or better, it doesn't matter if it is or not. Because we believe it is. The AI thing isn't about AI. It's about AI. It's about us. Anyway, that part never really hit me in the same way.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Without a doubt, there'll be people worshiping certain branches of AI.
Yeah,
unquestionably. All they have to do is start recruiting now.
Think about like a Christian AI service that, like, just do the math, and you're like, oh my God, eventually, yes, there will be.
I could see that happening. I mean, people believe way too much what they see online, and they need
Yes.
to reel
Yes.
it in. They need to reel
And
it in.
and some
Not
people-
all real people.
And some people don't have interrogative relationships. They don't talk to anyone through the day or through their life. And now they're talking to something through their life. That's going to be millions of people. Now, all of a sudden, that dynamic has changed. They wanted, like this guy, he wanted to defend Lambda like it was a person because he believed this thing was as intelligent as him. So it doesn't have to be. All the tests that they did on Lambda are like, no, it's not passing the Turing test. It's not a conscious, sentient being. It convinced a guy that it was. And that is an interesting concept to think about in the future 10 years. So anyway, weird shit from the internet. We were all goddamn, so much weird shit today. But we were all over the place on that. All over the place on the weird shit from the internet today, too. Yeah. Dancing Daisy. We had headlines. We had new dating terms. Redbar, we've invited to walk a day in our face masks. We looked at the Venice Canal photo. We looked at a new intro. All sorts of fun stuff. If you liked any of the stuff you've seen so far, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are a monetized YouTube channel, which means give us all your money! Or don't.
Turn on notifications. Yay!
Yeah. And you can also become a member. We have for $2.99 or $4.99. They're the exact same things. So we are marketing geniuses. No, but it does allow you, if you get gifted a membership, to take a step down and only pay $2.99 a month and get everything. We did a great member show last week about a 12-inch penis. So that'll be fun. But we're not done. We're not done. We just, get a little plug in there. So make sure you hit subscribe, hit the like button. That helps us out in the algo.
Here's the plug for us.
Ooh, you going to plug us?
I'll plug you. All of you.
For
this is a throwback.
$1 billion.
Gooses, geeses.
I remember this.
I want my geese to lay gold eggs for Easter. At least 100 a day. And by the way, I want to feast. I want a bean feast. Cream buns and donuts and fruit
Electra likes
with
beans.
no nuts, so good you could go nuts. No, now. I want a ball. I want a party. Pink macaroons and a million balloons and performing baboons and give it to me. Now, I want the world. I want
Great
the
singer,
whole
by the way.
world. I
So
want
great.
to lock it all
What are you
up
talking
in my
about?
pocket. It's my bar of chocolate. Give it to me.
I've got a perfect puzzle for you.
I want today. I want tomorrow. I want
By the way, if you don't know what we're doing, she's asking for money here. I think that's
to wear them like braids in my hair, and I don't want to share them.
$100 billion.
We're still on our way to the $1 billion
Still
goal.
at 0.
Yeah,
but
it's the thought that counts. Hey, listen, we try things here. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Okay. Well, we have a few more things for you, and we'll get out of here. Is it cat time, or do you want to do the 3-minute anxiety?
cat time.
All right, let's
3-minute thing is too serious.
We've given you a lot of anxiety already today, so we're gonna give you some cat stuff, and we're gonna start with Electra's cat one because
Someone wants the OJ song. Tyler, the Perfect Storm wants the OJ song.
no, we don't. We like OJ over here. That's a Blind Mike Incorporated owns that outright, and so we would be under legal.
We would get copyright strikes if we played it here.
We copyright ourselves.
No, he
So
made
we
it
can't do
himself.
that. Yes, copyright. You know, there's never a funner copyright strike than against yourself. It's fun. It's like it's YouTube masturbation. It's fun.
Can we sing
all right,
it?
look.
Can we sing it?
Well, I think by that last song you've proven that that's
Oh,
not
he's so nice to me. I thought it was.
That was a layup. You gave me all that. All right, let's
impeccably
watch.
sang.
Is this your cat?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's go.
No, this is not my real cat.
Oh, okay.
This is my cat's video.
All right. So let's watch a mochi-like cat. This is your cat's color, I think.
Yeah.
Close.
It kind of looks like him.
And let's see if it's like behavior.
You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. Oh, stop. Okay, it's gonna fall on. Oh my god.
Cats are troublemakers.
That one is hilarious. Fully busted, about to slap, and then starts cleaning himself.
Yeah.
My cats have never done that. Also, watch what plants you have in your house with the cats.
Plants can be devastating for cats.
Yes. Plants and xylitol. No xylitol in your house. Get it out of there.
The yawn.
Psych.
No. No. It's my drink.
This one's great. Okay, I'll put it back.
This is so much smarter than we think they are.
I know.
That was the point where we began to become.
What? Doesn't fit.
Oh, we could get the food out. Wow. That's very
They
good.
throw fits sometimes. They're so cute. And good actors.
Mm-hmm. I got a bunch of cat stuff. Buckle in. Here we go. Last night, Hackride was yelling at ladies' cunts, and now we're watching cat videos. You get quite the variety over here on Hackride Studios, just saying.
Yeah.
All right, this is
Everyone's
sort of
calling
the...
me a whore.
Well, I mean, you know, I think there was some context around
Calls
that.
all
Not
ladies whores.
Yeah, he's very upset about no penis. But here's another one where a cat is being mischievous.
Uh-huh.
So the cat did it, and he goes hides. One dog bails. The other dog's like, what the fuck? The dog closes the window on the other dog.
Oh my god. Evil kitty.
That's all fake, but I love it. Here's a kitty. Kitty on the ice. Kitty on the ice. Ah!
Ah! That's so cute. It eats its butt.
And kitty slow-mo attack.
Look at that.
Slow-mo. Here's some more cats fighting.
Oh, they're in cage. Oh, poor babies.
All right, so you think big cats are any different? No.
Big cats.
So lions like laying down with other cats. Tigers not so much.
Tiger's not happy. Get off me, tiger. I rub my sick lands on you. Just takes over his spot.
I mean, they're house cats. They're just giant murderous house cats. Those are like my cats right there. It's so funny. Oh, Blind Mike's a Kumia cuck now?
How did that happen? What?
Oh no. I think they're just trying to recruit him for super tips, is my guess. They really want Blind Mike on the super tips. And I said, hey, Blind Mike, it's your decision. Obviously, Kragers and I will help you with it, whatever you want to do. And, you know, Patrick, drop us a couple grand each so we can make it happen. Just kidding. But think about it. How is he going to run super tips? Think about it.
Yeah, no, he needs you guys to do it.
Whose bread should be buttered? Just kidding. Whatever Mike wants to do. I just fake work for him. You know, I mean, I work for him, but it's not really a job. So, but it's his whatever he wants. And also, I believe you can do it now in EVMux. So,
come here.
This is why I want stairs, Electra.
I've seen this one.
This is why I need stairs. I live in a tiny apartment. It's awesome for keeping cool, for protecting, keeping warm, cleaning. It's awesome for a lot of things.
No stairs, no
carpeted stairs. No carpeted stairs. I want my cat to be able to do this.
Not most cats. Most cats don't do it. That's a baby kitty. Baby.
That's a bunch of acrobats.
You almost did. Oh my god.
Let me lick
One
my
more
leg.
step. You got it. Whee!
I want it. I want that. My cat would live on the stairs, I think. And then also, this was a very hard one for me because it's duck-cat violence. The two things I love most in this world. The ducks and the cats. Oh no.
Bit his butt. Oh, he smashed him in the face a million times. Oh my god, they're totally fighting.
That duck is funny though.
He wants his tail. He wants to get his tail. Oh, he scared the cat away finally.
I don't know who I'm voting for on that one. That duck was funny, but I think, all right. So this is actually pretty amazing. Also probably coincidental, but she went to this lady took her, and you can do this, people. You can take your pet to an animal psychic or an animal communicator, they call them, because psychic, you know, you got this one, Luigi, you know. But so a communicator, though, they can just read them and communicate. So check this out. Tell me what you think.
This is real, and you can communicate and understand everything I'm saying. I want to have a code word with you. Okay, so when the psychic is talking to you, you have to say this code word like loud and strong. And the code word is going to be balloon.
Showing me is he would
and now to the psychic reading.
Like you to just be you, and just like we're doing now, like the door is closed,
right?
And children are elsewhere.
Okay.
And even if you're doing nothing and he's sitting far away from you on the bed, he doesn't want other cats,
okay,
or other people in his space with you sometimes.
Okay.
Just keep adding more responsibilities and more things to take care of here.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to become a cat psychic because this seems like the easiest job ever. How can they possibly dispute
you could have a
anything
whole
you say?
YouTube channel of being a cat psychic.
I'm going to be a cat psychic, people. What do you think?
Do it.
He has a hairball. Thank you. That'll be $500.
He needs to take a dump.
Yeah.
We don't need more excitement.
Right.
Enough.
He doesn't like the kids. Thank you.
Right.
And he said but I want to communicate what he said. He said it's not very common. He said it's very common with people who have low attention spans.
I have raging ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he just said. He said, so she needs a blast of excitement every now and then she goes and gets a new animal.
That's every woman on the planet.
So I'm kind of surprised that he's throwing shade like right away.
I can see it though. I can see the
Two women talking about how my cat is throwing me shade. No, this is peak content.
sense of like wanting alone time.
His throat chakra and it looks fine.
His throat chakra looks fine. How much is this again?
Yeah, my throat chakra is fine.
Probably
But wait till you
$100.
get to the dog. Like, okay, which usually means the dog barks a lot. So. And he calls himself the gentle leader.
He is.
And he says he's your soulmate cat.
I can do this. He's Electra. He says you're the gentle leader of your house, and he's your soulmate cat. That'll be $300.
He's my soulmate cat.
The daughter does good chin rubs.
Yeah.
She gives me all these balloons and
What?
Said the code word balloon.
Said the code word. People, she said the code word.
She is psychic.
A little weird. I'd go to her though. I think I'd go to her just because she said balloons. That's fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my cats for the day. Electra, where can people find you?
At DJElectrafry.com and here on Hackride. So go to hackridestudios.com.
Oh, I guess that's my turn. Yes, go to hackridestudios.com, like the great DJ Electra said. And there you can find all the great things, including a shirt. What was today's shirt? Today's shirt, always coming up Thor. Yes, so look for that in the store today with Electra spooging on something. We'll try to get through that censors at TeePublic with that.
Okay.
We also have a bunch of new shirts up there, so go check that out at hackridestudios.com. You can also find our donation links, which is nice if you ever decided that you want to do something like that. Anyway, also, you can find our music, our Bandcamp, all that sort of fun stuff at hackridestudios.com. Tonight, we have Unboxing Eric, the actor, at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Tonight is an interesting Eric. Let me scroll down to what we're talking about with Eric. I'll give you a little preview. So we are in a point of Eric. God damn, we are 170 calls in now. So tonight we get up to 169, and we learn that Eric is not regular. He thinks of himself as special. We learned that Playboy may have blackballed Eric for the one time he went on, maybe not having him back. And also we learned how his Dougie the Puggy book is going. And so make sure you stick around, or not stick around, that would be a long wait. But come back at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, or you can stick around, who fucking cares? And then also, get yourself a membership, $2.99. Gets you a membership and you become part of the family. We do a membership show every week. And we're also doing movies now every once in a while. We did one last night. You can go find it through our hackridestudios.com, on Rumble, and also on Patreon. So make sure you go check out our Patreon and Rumble. We put original content up there that's not on YouTube.
And Hackride was on the movie last night.
Oh, that's right.
He
Yeah,
watched the movie with me. It was Hackride, you guys.
Yeah, the demon. Well, it's a demon movie. So he kept calling me queer, which I don't like. So stop that.
He did call you queer.
I get the ladies hack right. You know this. You've seen me in action. Don't mess up my game now. Be a bro. We're buddies. But anyway, Electra. So I think that's all for us. Also, if you didn't check it out, go check out theblindmike.net and check out the Blind Mike interview of one Nobody Likes Onions, Patrick Melton. Thought it was pretty good. I was backstage the whole time, and I was interested. Partial of the time. But the Ninen stuff is good. If you like Dan Ninen, make sure you check that out. And so, Electra, I think that's all. Will you... Oh, one more thing. We would like to thank our wonderful mods, but I can't find the goddamn mod thing. Where is it? Oh, no, it disappeared.
It's there.
Where is it? Oh, while we're looking for that, we are a podcast, so make sure you can you get all your podcasts wherever you get them. You come check us out. You can get the Whack Pack. You can get this Catch22 podcast as well. And so make sure you do that. I don't see our mods anywhere. Oh, I'm going to use this one. And make sure we thank our wonderful mods.
Thank
the great
you,
Dupa Dupa,
mods.
Delta Zero, and Mod to the Stars Andrea. Thank you guys so much for all that you do. And I want to play it, but I'm not going to play it. So, all right.
Play what?
Chat therapy. But we'll do it when we need it.
Well, we can play chat therapy.
No, we'll do it when we need it. So, Electra, would you please release these good people? Guys, have a wonderful day. Have the day you deserve, which I'm sure is amazing. We'll see you back here tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern for Unboxing Eric.
Thanks so much for being here, and I love and release you all. Have a great day. See you tonight. Bye.
Bye.
Catch. Catch.
Catch22 Sunday will make you wet day. Catch22 Sunday will make you splat day. It's a Catch22 Sunday. Catch22 Sunday. It's a Catch22 Sunday. Catch22 Sunday. Weird shit from the internet. Bad stand-up comics, and don't forget Daisy. Daisy.
Okay, I'm gonna twirl through time and space.
Daisy. Catch22 Sunday. Catch22 Sunday.